Okay, so hi Lynn, Laura, Lord of Heaven, and everyone else who has just tuned in to the stream. This is gonna be the review stream for the rating league of the month of July. It is gonna be quite an interesting one because unlike the previous stream where you had two bosses, this specific month had a focus on a single encounter. It is not one of the easiest, but it is one of the encounters where strats can make a huge difference on the end timer. On top of that,
So
correct me if I am wrong, Zoe, but there was an additional rule this specific time around. Only core classes were allowed, as far as I remember.
that's correct. Only core classes allowed, no duplicates. But we were a little gentle and we allowed the 10th spot to be of any class. So all 9 classes, we're gonna see some core necros, we're gonna see some core Ellies, we're gonna see some core guards. It's gonna be amazing.
It is
We
indeed
have had
crazy.
we have had 13 guilds rising up to the challenge.
13
And
guilds. Damn.
yes,
They were motivated. Like, I mean, a lot of people were on vacation, which is why we had a lighter schedule this time around. And still, 13 guilds actually submitted a run. I can't wait to have a look at them. And I'm pretty sure it is the same for you, so even though you already had a pass at everything.
130 players, 130 core players. That's something I would definitely not expect in 2020. And here we are, proving to the world that core classes are actually meta. After this, you can expect core Mesmers and core Necros and all the pugs. I'm gonna LFG core class only for all my raid bosses. It's gonna be amazing. The core Necros only. Oh boy, I can't wait.
Yeah, I
Oh,
cannot wait either. So, should we kick it off exactly the same way we did it the last time, Zoe, by revealing from the bottom up who are the best players in the Silver League and then moving onwards to the best players in the Gold League? Is that the plan? Is that the
absolutely.
build?
But for now, I would like to ask you, what do you think? What kind of kill times do you expect from core class and Lagos?
Okay, I didn't have a look at anything. Like, truth be told, I averted my gaze from the leaderboards so I could have a genuine reaction to everything.
But what
I
do you expect?
expect that the average teams should be in the realm of 6 minutes, and I expect the fastest people to get something between 3 and 4 minutes. I can't see it being faster than 3 minutes. This is core classes. You know, we've had an incredible power creep with each expansion pack, and I am expecting people to be fast only when they're using the latest good stuff. Core classes, they are a little lackluster, you know, like they've got good stuff, they've got meta builds even, but they're not the best at everything. The best DPS classes are in the POF specs, usually.
Mm.
Hence why I'm expecting ever so average runs, but I'm ready to be proven wrong.
Well, we will see in just a moment. We can definitely start. Are we gonna see 6-minute kills? Are we gonna see kills that did not finish? Are we gonna see some other things, some new strats? Well, let's find out.
All right, well then let's reveal it from the bottom up. The last team in the Silver League is gonna be Raids I Like to Farm. They did not finish. Actually, they were at the 8th position. I'm surprised. Like,
They unfortunately they only went to something like 5% and were unable to finish. I've seen their POV and it was really close. That was really unfortunate.
okay, I'm a little bit sad to hear these news. Like as I said, I was expecting people to get some pretty good runs. But then again, that makes sense between the
Well,
fact that summer is not easy to accommodate with the schedules of each individual players. I guess practice could not be put as well as the other month.
I mean, it's quite a difficult challenge, to be honest. And if you remember, we had some did not finish on Cairn as well. We had some Dooms did not finish. So, it's
I mean, it does make sense,
something.
right? It does make sense. Also, yeah, like this is not an easy encounter at all. Like Cairn is way easier than this, and we did not finish on Cairn, so
Not sure
there's
we
that.
did.
I
Now
think
that
we
you
had
mention it, maybe we did.
one did
Yeah.
not finish on Cairn. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to be moving up to the 7th position. It is going to be Codicus Ministry with a time of 5 minutes and 40 seconds. See, though, I was not mistaken when I said that people
Yep,
would
that
be
was
near 6 minutes. Like I said,
that
the
was spot on.
average run was going to be 6 minutes. I'm
Spot on.
very good at this, huh? The third eye of truth has opened. All right. Actually, that's not bad. Like considering that these are core classes, and considering that Pogs still fail Largos all the time, this is actually quite good. Like
It is
can't
pretty good.
throw a stone at the boys. They are doing their very best, and that's damn good.
There's a lot of times where you still wipe to the fourth platform because of the DPS check. It's honestly, to be able to kill at all is already pretty damn impressive.
Indeed. As Rocker said in the chat, and because this needs to be shouted out, big respect to all the participants. It is always quite hard to put yourself forward and to just say, hey, I've participated in this, and not necessarily have the best result to show for it. Participation is what matters, especially in a scene that is not getting much support from the game makers themselves. Any effort that is player driven should be respected. So thanks to everyone who submitted something. And this actually is a good way to lead into seeing who is the 6th person on this. Let's move up. Boss needs ice physics and echo. They had a timer that is only 2 seconds faster than Codicus Ministry. So I am proven right. Like the average times are in the 5 to 6 minute realm. This is proven right now. Still,
down to a science, you got it.
Yeah, like I'm kind of expecting this to be really like the good time you can get playing core classes. Like pushing for a time is always hard, and already getting something below 6 minutes with core classes is a feat in itself. So
That's
I'm expecting the people above that not to be that far off. I mean, this is the Silver League. This is the bottom of the barrel right now. I'm expecting people in the, let's say, 5th to 3rd position to still be above 5 minutes, which is why...
we will see.
We can
we will
zoom
see in
into the
just a moment.
spreadsheet, I think.
And
someone just
and
asked
you-
for a zoom. Let's provide
let's
even
ground the
more.
masses.
Amazing. This is massive. Now people can see the amazingly zoomed content.
As long
Some
as you can't
commencing the
see
beatings already.
the
Oh my
URL.
god. All right. Anyways, let's see who the 5th team is in the Silver League. Task Force Raid with a timer of 5:36. See, 2 second increments. Like this proves that 5:40 was not actually an average time, but already a good time. When you see that contestants are pushing times by 2 second increments on this part of the leaderboard, you're expecting there to be like a top crop that's going to be like very fast, and this to actually be the good runs. Right now we're looking at the good times, I think. And
honestly, the fact that you have only an hour to log those skills is quite a significant issue. You can't really grind it as long as you would for any other very grinded kill. It's really just an hour in and out. If you fail, you do expose yourself to get a pretty poor kill. I'm not saying that those are pretty poor kills, but 2 seconds increment, I think this is could have been grinded more if they had more time, but considering they're at only an hour, it's really, really impressive.
I mean, yeah, like they put in the effort to reach these numbers, and this is what I'm looking at. I'm just looking at the quality of these individual runs. And with
But
this, we're gonna see who is the
might be a
fourth
little
person.
surprised. You might be
I
a
might
little
be
surprised when
surprised. Are you
moving up.
telling me I'm gonna be? I'm gonna get my poker face out. I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm gonna stay stoic. All right.
All right.
Fourth team. Let's go. But my DPS 502. I stand unimpressed, is what I would like to say, but I'm
really?
actually impressed. This is 34 seconds faster. This is such a huge difference. So that team is the team of one of my ex-guild leaders, and I am very happy to see that they are still pushing themselves to be better each and every time they are playing, 502 is pretty good, considering that
That's
the three
impressive.
teams below are above 530. This is a huge difference. This is what grind looks like. And this actually makes me think that I might be truly impressed by what's about to come.
Well, we're gonna get to it in just a moment.
All right.
Just hold on to your seat. Hold on to your seat.
Right, I am well seated in my 25 euro office chair from IKEA. Let's look at the third team on this.
This stream is not sponsored by IKEA, but if you have any contacts in IKEA, send them my way.
Mine as well. I mean, there is money to be made right there. Okay, let's go for the third team, which is Aspiring Brotherhood 442. Wow. I mean, that's really good. That's really good.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, like, I mean, if we're looking at it from a very exterior point of view, the sheer difference between the 7th run and this one, which is to say the bottom one on the leaderboard and the bottom of the podium, is a whole minute. It is a whole minute. Yep. And we are only onto the 3rd runners. Actually, that gives me a very good opportunity to put their logo up. So I believe that's the logo of the pack.
Ooh.
Who get the 3rd position. And this is, as I said earlier, the Silver League. So Silver Series of the Rating League.
That's
and this
a high quality stream that you got there, Sam.
Really that took me like 10 seconds.
No, don't say no.
It was already there for the last time. It's just that I forgot to do it the last time. Anyways, let's actually watch their point of view, Like, this is a very good occasion for us to have a look at their point of view. We're going to go full screen, and we're going to enjoy that together. Let's go.
So, what do you expect from the Necro and the Elementalist?
You know what? I'm expecting the Necromancer to be good without being outstanding, because I don't see anything to bounce from. Okay, I need to lower the music a little bit. Otherwise, I won't be able to hear you, Zoe. Okay, I mean that Necromancer is, as I expected, kind of low right there. Okay.
I mean, Core Necro is absolutely terrible, if you were wondering.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I expected. Nothing to bounce from. Like, yeah. The Elementalist, however, is putting in work, Like, he's not the top DPS, but he's playing with the other guys right there. This is pretty good.
We've seen some Conti Elise, but we also seen some Power Elise. As surprising as it might sound.
True. As people said in the chat, this doesn't look like HD. This feels the same to me. However, this is 1080p, 60 FPS. Blame the recording software, not the YouTube player. Thanks. I mean, like, as someone said in the chat, the Necro benched 18.8k without food. It's not. I mean, truly, that's not horrible, but that was in a vacuum setting, as we like to say. This is a real encounter with an opponent that can move. Necromancer has some AoEs on his skills. I think Scepter 2 is one. So you'd kind of want to be able to land everything. And since you can't use the torch, you don't have access to all the juicy conditions that you'd otherwise get on a Scourge.
That's
I mean,
correct.
all in all,
And
this is looking pretty good. I guess the engineer is supporting the team however they can. That's also one thing that's very interesting here is they can't run a druid. Since this is 4 specs
Yep.
only, there is no druid. They have to find
And,
another source of healing, hence the engineer, I think. Like
and
engineer
Sam, look
can
at
blast
this.
water fields and all. Yes?
Look at this boon bar, Sam. Look at all those boons. Did you know you can actually get the plasma from one of the Lagos?
Yeah, I heard that before. Like
So-
I was not surprised about this. Like Boon Thief is strong, and it being a core spec still shows that having only the base game does not make you irrelevant. I mean, that still makes you unable to play the raids, but you're not irrelevant.
I think you still need to buy the expansions. However, if you buy POF, you get HT for free. So
Actually,
it's
you
not
need to
bad.
buy the expansions. That is right what you're saying, Zoe. And you know what you can do, people? You can use the links in the description for it. Okay,
yeah,
that was
sure.
way too easy. Thanks, Zoe, for the setup. Anyways,
And
we are
I'm not
seeing
sure,
them burning through pennants.
Have you ever
you know.
heard there's some kind of Twitch initiative? I think it's called Twitch Prime. I think
Yeah,
you can,
I mean the Twitch Prime thing. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I think there was a hype train going on in the chat. So if people want to put some coal in my hype locomotive, you're welcome to. Twitch
That's
Prime,
amazing.
cheap, actually free. Help yourselves. I mean, they
All right,
already
back-
are.
back
Yeah,
to the
see, they're
gameplay.
using the portal. You know, they're using the portal strike. That was a very classic one that I first saw when I was looking at the. I think it was Was it the second ERP, or was it already the ARP? Like that
I
portal
don't think
strat was very strong, very well used. I think it was the ARP.
The advantage
actually.
of using portals here is since they have the thief with plasma, they can actually bounce from one boss to another and grab the plasma each time, instead of having two different groups of 5 having to.
Yeah, like I mean, they're
to
sustaining the boons instead of having one group always lagging behind. This is very strong. Like they already have finished one of the encounters and they're moving onto the last boss. Good old Kenneth. Only 25% HP left. This is gonna be an easy run. Actually, they have it down, but they're recovering quite well. See, that's what I meant. Like the engineer has got the heals. Pretty sure of that.
Yeah. And this is very spicy when you get to the last platform because the last log is enraged.
Yeah,
and
it is
actually
fully
hurts pretty
berserked.
bad.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that.
And
Like the
you can see
Chronomancer
the
is
pressure.
taking huge damage. Like I mean, he's tanking, but he is being smashed in the face mostly.
I'm pretty sure the engineer is tanking in this particular POV. It's
because like the Chrono was
heal tank
taking a
engineer.
huge, like I mean that was the Chrono POV we had, right? He was taking quite a bit of damage. All right, so let's get the hide back on top, and we are moving back to the usual setup for the raiding league. That was the Aspiring Brotherhood of the Pact. Very good run. At
4
42,
minutes and 42 seconds. Quite impressive.
Crazy. Yeah, you gotta hand
Something
it to them.
Something you can actually get with pugs. That's about the kill time you'd get in pugs, and you did it with core classes. So you can pat yourself on the back. It's really impressive.
Yeah, and
All right.
that's really impressive. So congratulations to them. And this takes us to having a look at the second team on the silver leaderboard. The people that came close to the top, but missed it by just a little step. And they are none other than the wonderful ideas, poor execution. I've never seen a name fit so well. You know, like when you're second with that name, you're truly achieving your goals. 4:11. What?
Look at the time.
4:11. Yo, that's another 30 seconds wiped off right there. I mean, these guys put in the work. Like, I don't know how much they grinded to get to that skill level to be able to pull out a 4:11 within a single hour. But this is really impressive.
There's quite a lot of theory crafting that you can dump into this. Figuring out who tanks, figuring out where the boons come from, if you want alacrity or not. The strat, the boon thief, all the things you can. There's a lot of things you can try to make a little bit better. And
Indeed.
Wipe got a pretty nice strat. I think all the teams got the same idea of doing portals with the Boon Thief, but there was a really nice execution from Wipe and
I mean, yeah,
quite impressive DPS as well from classes you weren't gonna expect to top the charts. So without further teasing, we can probably take a look at it.
Yeah, let's actually have a look at that run. Like, I'm expecting something impressive. Whoops. It almost instantly started. Let's not have that. We are in the highest setting of quality, so this is great. Alright, let's get this to the full screen, remove the top, and have a look at the run. Please never make me do this again. I already like this point of view. Let's have a look at it.
I think Never Do It Again is the name of the CM achievement. Let's not do that again.
I mean, that I believe you're correct, yes. Alright, so they start off on Nikare, pretty chill. We have a Boon Thief point of view, running Venoms. Okay. No, actually, no, that's
the trap.
Yeah, that's actually... No, I was wondering if he was running boons or DPS, because you'd want a little bit of boon duration. And he looks like...
I think you kinda need to max it.
Yeah,
or have
like...
a very high boon duration.
Yeah, so he's probably not... Yeah, okay, he brought the traps... Trap sharing? Can he... No, Venom sharing, right?
Trap sharing would be quite interesting.
Yeah, trap sharing is impossible. Unless you're, sharing your trap boyfriend, but... Yeah, that's Venom sharing right there. Which is very good, like, the Thief brings the boons, brings the extra DPS increase. This is great.
And look at the DPS. Look
Yeah,
at
okay,
that.
Yeah, the engineer, like, the
energy.
take on the engineer is completely different.
Core
They
energy
are
is
actually-
pretty impressive. It's very hard of a rotation, but you can pull out some very good numbers out of it.
I mean, yeah, I
And
remember
showed-
that. Like, back when the raids released, Thundi Engineer was one of the classes that was brought, especially on Gorseval because of the Slick Shoes CC. I remember that. Like, this is
that.
an impressive performance by Bunt. I believe the name is Bunt Boomer. It's pretty good.
And I want to raise awareness to all the core necro mains. Hang in there, buddy. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, true. I mean, the core necro, he's trying. He's got that 11k. He's out there. He's doing his best. He's pressing buttons.
I'm
That's
pretty sure
an impressive
you can't
pace.
even get better than that. It's really,
Yeah, I mean,
really
it's
horrible.
He's really doing good.
Probably the worst class of the pool. But you made it work.
And this is looking quite good. And actually, the Thief is also bringing some heals. His healing skill is the Venom, I think. That's also shared. Yeah, you can see the green numbers all over the screen. This is pretty good.
And the Shadow Refuge.
The Shadow Refuge is
a
also
heal.
a heal. Yeah, I remembered that much. Like, I once watched World vs. World roamers that had interesting builds. Actually, yeah, I mean, that's looking very good so far. Like, I find it hard to believe that this is only the second best point of view in the Silver League. This is really impressive already.
Oh boy, you're not ready.
Look at this, like, their
You are
chrono
not ready.
is almost, like, he's going toe-to-toe with the Engineer. And the Ranger and the Guardian are not too far behind either.
So teams did all take Conde Ranger. Turns out to be much better.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty interesting. They're doing Cannot before Nikare. I'm wondering
You
if
say
there
Cannot?
is... Yeah, I'm wondering if there is a specific decision behind that, like... Is it easier to do the Enrage on the Nikare side? Is it because they have a way of making her move less? Or is it because they want to capitalize on the fact that she's gonna move for all the confusion? I'm not sure why they're doing this, but this is the first difference I am noticing with the previous team beyond the comp.
Yeah,
they're doing the boss in the different
They might
order.
have decided to go with the boss that doesn't have plasma, so that they can use the leftover from the previous boss.
That is indeed a very good explanation, and I will go with that one. Thank you, Zoe.
if one of the team members is in chat and want to clarify it, feel free to. And
a very good run.
here we go.
Yeah, man, that was pretty damn
Just
crazy.
clean. Pretty damn clean.
Like,
not even breaking a sweat.
They had it very well done. There is nothing to say about that. Truly impressive. I mean, 4-11, very clean run, very little room for improvement is what I would like to say. However, I'm expecting to be taken aback by the number one team on the silver leaderboard.
We have a silver team.
Yeah, there is a number one silver team.
They went all out.
And they went all out. You're saying, okay, I don't know what they did. I haven't looked at the timers yet. Am I gonna be surprised? So tell me.
I think you might be a little bit surprised. We've got really very good performance from the last team, and you can probably reveal it because by elimination, I'm sure the teams know exactly which one it is.
It is indeed the Lonely Raiders in your area, and with this, we have revealed the entirety of the silver leaderboard. So congratulations to Lonely Raiders in your area. Your team logo is as disgusting as ever. I am sorry, but I hate myself when I'm resizing this to put it on my screen, you know. Congratulations once again, Lonely Raiders in your area. I'm pretty sure you're finally going to find some lover with this amazing time of 3 minutes 52. Almost 20 seconds faster than Wipe. This is crazy. A sub-4 run. An actual sub-4 run in the Silver League. This is
core
crazy.
Classes. I'm not sure if we were mentioning it enough, but this is core classes. This is not your actual Mirage run or Chrono run. This is, you have a core Necro on your team. This is really, really impressive.
By the way, there are some questions in the chat about team organization and league organization. I'm gonna have all of these directed to Zoe because I'm not really making any shots, deciding anything. I'm just here to try and review this and sound professional enough while doing so. So those concerns should be brought onto the Discord because Zoe is kind of busy at the moment, and he can probably have a look at this later. Anyways, that is
just a little clarification. It will take just a minute. You have the right to have 2 gold players per team, and if you have more than that, you get promoted, which is exactly what one of the teams in silver did. Rise got promoted to gold because they had too many gold players in their team, but they were actually legally allowed to play with inside the silver because they had only 2 gold. So it's only 2. It's legal. Perfectly fine.
All right, clarifications were given, and what we should actually have a look at right now is not the loopholes within the rules, but instead this amazing run. 3 minutes 52, probably faster than quite a bit of statics actually running elite specs. This is truly an impressive time.
This is peak.
I want to have a look at it. These guys slay. You know, they're gamers. Let's have a look at their run. We're pausing it, we're reducing the volume because I'm expecting my ears to get blasted. Let's go full screen. Remove that top thing. Rating League, Largos memes, as they say. 3 minutes 52 by Lonely Raiders in your area. Let's have a look.
All right,
here we go. They're buffing up. Okay, they got everything ready.
This is a cool warrior POV. This is quite standard. But pay attention to the IDPS.
Yeah, I mean, core warrior is something that can also be brought within the raids, even when you are allowed to have all the specs. You know, so not too surprised about that. And what the fuck is that damage?
And the first thing that you can notice is the warrior is actually tanking.
Yeah, the warrior is tanking. I mean, look at the green numbers on him. That warrior is just laughing in the face of adversity. He's not giving any face to the boss. He doesn't care. He's just standing there, taking the hits and laughing it up. Jesus. and still
So
doing
they
16k
don't-
DPS.
They don't have to run a dedicated tank because they can just cheese the game and play an insane warrior build.
I mean, this is
That's
pretty
really
impressive.
smart.
Yeah, I was expecting to see this kind of build in PvP more than in PvE, but you know, surprise are always welcome. Just, I mean, he is putting in the work. Like, look at these green numbers. You know, I'm not even looking at his DPS anymore. I'm just mesmerized by all these green numbers that are stacking so much. I can't read how many there are.
And the bubbles were planned, absolutely.
I mean,
This is a
This
tactical knockout.
yeah, tactical knockout. I mean, that warrior was so strong, he needed to be put into isolation for a few seconds to give a chance to his teammate to reach the next platform. You know, he needed to hold himself back. Otherwise, what would have they done? Beaten all the Gold League people? Jeez. Also, I'm enjoying the music, you know, which gives me an opportunity to say this. I'm keeping the music that everyone submits with their POVs, however, YouTube might mute them when I upload the final run, I mean the final POV of the entire commentary onto YouTube, so don't be sad if your POV music gets taken out, I will be for you. Anyways, we're still watching that warrior taking the hits. Okay, they took the portal, good old portal strat, why good, moving at an impressive pace.
And yeah, you can see the IBPS, the Ranger DPS, core Ranger. Didn't really expect it to be that high, but it's actually delivering. It's actually pretty good.
I mean,
you might
core
want to
Ranger,
run this in your weekly runs with your
I mean,
friends.
Core Ranger was
sure they'll
relevant
appreciate.
even with HOT, you know, like there was a point where there was some sort of competition between some Ranger players for the best golem runs, and I think back in these days when HOT was a thing, I think that was 2017, you could see 35k bench on a Condi Ranger, and that was before the trap rework, so it was very, very
I think,
good.
if I remember correctly, it's like 30k range now. Not really going too much higher.
Yeah. I mean, there were quite a bit of nerfs all across the board from ArenaNet, trying to fix probably the way stuff was handled. You know, he's just tanking the fucking tornadoes. He doesn't care.
You don't need to avoid tornadoes. You can just tank through.
And yeah,
Why
he's
care?
yeah, he can just heal through. Why care even?
This is a build.
Yeah,
you
I need
to
this
take
build
your,
for PvP. You know,
your
that's the
setup.
only thing I'm thinking right now. I need to cheese this in PvP. These are good memes. Jesus.
And
All right. I mean,
Yeah, gonna
they
be
did
famous
exactly the
here.
same split as the previous team, you know, going Canute first for the handling of the boons. Very impressive. I am taken aback by this performance. Really,
At this point,
really good.
it's a matter of theory crafting and team comps checking. I know for a fact they tried a lot of things. They have tried many different team comps and builds, and well, I think it worked. I think you can safely say it definitely worked. They got very impressive 352. And
I mean,
they
that's
take the #1 silver with this.
I mean, that's a
Really
run
deserved.
time I would not expect to get, you know, like playing with a group of pogs, going with all the elite specs, even playing with pretty good players, you know, like regular raiders, going with elite specs and everything. I would not expect to get sub 4. Like, even
And
executing
maybe,
proper tactics, I would not expect sub 4.
yeah,
This is
these
very good.
players
They're-
are really gamers. We've got some gamers on our hands.
Yeah.
And speaking of gamers, maybe next month they'll be promoted to gold.
Who knows?
knows?
Like, they are really dominating that that leaderboard. I think the last time we did this stream review, they were actually third. Now they've they rose to the first place. Really impressive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it because I moved the icon from third to first. Actually, I was just pretending to not be sure. I'm sorry. All right, let's actually move to the Gold League, guys. You know, it's Gold League time.
So the Gold League, I've little things to say about it. I know for a fact some of the guilds just took it. They weren't chill on it, didn't go too ham. There's a silver guild that went for it, but they couldn't get 8 silver players, so they just upgraded to gold. So gold is not really as grinded as you could see at last mod, but there's still a lot of surprise in it. You'll see in just a moment.
Alright, guys, I am gonna be revealing the 5th team on the gold leaderboard. That's gonna be the last team, but I'm still expecting a very good time from them. Something on par with the top tier of the silver leaderboard. Without further ado, we're looking at Last Call Before Dawn with a run at 5 minutes. Now, with that run, they would have gotten 5th place on the silver leaderboard as well. So not too crazy right there. That's probably a good run.
This is our silver team that decided to promote to get more gold players in.
I almost went full French right there. All right,
Yeah.
I mean that does
I
make.
heard it.
Oh, you. That does make sense, you know. They have a performance that is mid-silver level. They could have stayed in silver, you said.
Holy fuck.
Right? Sorry, I'm pretty
so
sure
they-
you just
they
got
had-
the mechanic in FF, right?
Yes, someone died.
Yeah, so to the people who
I
are not
think that's
following,
my fault.
Zoe is commenting while doing prog, I think, on a Final Fantasy
Yes.
XIV raid. He is multitasking at the top level. I'm pretty sure he's a girl by now, you know? Like,
Oh
pretty
boy.
sure of it.
Maybe. Next time
Alright.
I'll come with a voice changer, maybe.
Please don't.
Alright, so yeah,
Alright,
Rise did a
Rise,
pretty
yeah.
good performance. Pretty good performance.
I mean, yeah, like 505 is good. They should have probably stayed in silver just to claim a better spot than the bottom of the leaderboard. Yet, that's a good run. You know, like it's in the middle of the silver league. That's a good run. Anyways, the 4th team onto the gold leaderboard is digging even deeper with 443.
And
So
I have
DP
another thing to say about DP actually.
Do tell.
DP decided to take the meme even further and did the run drunk. Because why not?
Are you serious? Okay, how do you even monitor this? Did you ask all of them to blow into the alcohol test?
That has been proven by there's been a jury checking it. I can confirm all 10 players were completely drunk. This is completely legal.
Oh my god! You know, I'm actually gonna watch that POV after the live just to have a good laugh. You know, I want to enjoy this on my own with a glass of rum. You know, I mean, drunk raids are great. You know?
4 minutes. That's still better than pugs.
I mean, yeah, 443 while piss drunk is something I would not expect to do. The last time I played raids while piss drunk, I think we actually stopped at Sabetha. It was with some people who are in the chat right now. I think it was with Sintel and Lynn, who are currently watching. Pretty horrible run. I have, you know, bad memories of it. Oh, Jesus, he remembers as well. Let's forget about that and move on to the 3rd team. Dude's oh my god, no, he does remember.
Gold leaderboards.
Yeah, the gold leaderboard. You know, we need to reveal some more gold leaderboard, and we can talk about our drunken times later. The 3rd team, the bottom of the podium on the gold leaderboard, is none other than My Chaotic Asylum with a time of 4:09. So with a time of 4:09, that would have made them 2nd on the silver leaderboard, which does confirm the theory that silver is the new gold. Jesus, this is impressive.
Maybe we merge the leaderboards. Who knows?
I mean, that could be an idea, you know, like if some silver people are just too good, you just put them in gold, man. Like give the people in silver a chance, you know, so that they can fight people at their level, right?
I already have my scope on Aria. So Aria's gonna be sniped for sure.
All right, lads. 4:09. Let's have a look at that POV. I am expecting great things from them. Okay, let's pause this. I'm just going to reduce the volume a little bit. We are in the highest quality available. Let's go. Oh Jesus, I
So
love this song. Okay, this is great. I'm gonna love this.
Interesting to note, there was actually a lot of variation with the elementalists and the guardians.
Okay.
I've seen some burn core guardians, for instance, and both power and condi elementalist. I've even seen a core staff ellie, if you would believe it.
A core staff ellie. I mean, staff used to be pretty cool, but I would have expected them to be playing Condi and probably like Dagger, you know. Anyways,
Dagger Focus is probably the best one.
Oh yeah, Dagger Focus actually is better. The Fire Field is better. I mean, still, that is pretty impressive. Like, the DPS is good across the board. The Ranger is obviously bringing the spirits, makes sense. Okay, playing with Axe, Dagger, and Shortbow, okay.
And this time we can see the Guardian linked up DPS.
Yeah, quite unusual, but you know, Core Guardian is just one of these classes that can still do good damage, compete with more DPS-oriented elite specs. So I am not too surprised to see this kind of thing.
Although you do need, I guess, to keep your bonus. So it's not that easy. It's not that easy. And yeah, NG and Mesmer, or rather Chronomancer, is something all the teams pretty much did. They all decided to take a Chrono as their flex spot, which provides them with a little bit of quickness, a little bit of alacrity. It's really, really, really good.
But this team took a DD, actually. Quite impressive. I mean, that does make sense, you know, like that flex spot rule, because obviously being in a team of 10 players and only having 9 core classes, you can't stack them, right? So that means you need to take one elite spec. So all the teams we saw before were playing a Chrono as their flex spot, and this team took a Daredevil. It's an interesting choice, but it is
probably
working.
A Daredevil, right?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it is. So, yeah. Like, if you look at it, the thief called Have to Dodge is most likely playing heals and boon share, whereas the Daredevil probably brings in some boons and does a share of the DPS as well. Not a very fair one, because he is in the Necro realm, so to speak, but still, you know, pretty good right there. Like, their run is clean, as one would expect from the podium on the gold leaderboard, yet the damage numbers aren't that crazy like what we saw with the top team on the silver leaderboard. You know, I was truly taken aback by the numbers we saw. The flow in the run was amazing. This one feels like it could have been better. Like, this is probably the best thing they could have within the hour they could submit the run, you know? But still, it could have been better, you know?
Well, keep in mind this is kind of a meme run, right? Teams were able to just come in and go. There's no influence on the actual leaderboard, so you can just do it for fun.
I mean, yeah, of course. Like, this is exactly what I mean, you know, like this, like with more practice, this could have been, like, they could have fixed probably a little bit of the sore spots in the run, but this is already a very good one, you know, like this is a good run, but it's not the great one. I'm pretty sure maybe if they had played for like half an hour more, they would have gotten like slightly better RNG or something.
Still better than your average bug, so.
Wow. Exactly. What I'm surprised about is that they left a little bit of health on Kenneth. Like, they didn't split. There was only the Chrono. I mean, the Mesmer left, right?
That's quite smart. They are trying to avoid the enrage. It's quite smart.
I mean,
I'm not sure if it works, if it's actually worth it, but it's well thought.
Definitely so. I mean, that was a good run, you know, like with a little bit more time, I would have expected them to get even better RNG and an even cleaner run. Still, that is very good. Damn.
And we will move on to the top
second team. Yeah, like I am expecting.
I am wondering if we would just reveal the two last one, because you can always
Yeah, I mean, you can always
get
guess
the
the number
by
one
elimination.
when we reveal the number two. I mean, we can just
we'll
reveal
just
both
do
of
one
them
at
at
a
once. I mean, we
We'll
can
do just
reveal
one at a
both.
time.
Yeah, okay, all right.
And
Yeah, because they know who won, but not the time.
That's
That's
true.
what we can reveal.
That's right.
Anyways, number two, which will allow you to guess number one, as we just said, is none other than Xeb stream again, please. All right, Xeb, since you're in the chat, stream again, please. Like, this is a plea
Why
sent
are
to
you not
you by
streaming?
all these people.
Just stream again, please. Like,
all right, they have a pretty cool logo, to be fair. Oh my god, Xeb hitting us with the monk ass. I'm sorry, Xeb, I was not aware of this. I didn't look at the team names beforehand. Just deal with it. That's not my problem. If it is a problem, I'll let you deal with my manager, Zoe, who's not my manager, but you're my manager just for this one problem. Anyways, that's a very good timer. 350. 350. You know, that kind of sounds like thrifty, which is exactly what we're looking at here. They would have been number one on the silver leaderboard. Very good run, very fast. They had some. I'm pretty sure the run is going to be really impressive when we're going to have a look at it. But, 350, like, we were truly impressed by the execution in the run from Looney Raiders in your area. Yet, the Please Guild, which I guess is Roka's, actually got that time.
Roka was in that team, yes.
Yeah, I mean, like, I said Roka's team, like, Roka might not be the leader, but in my heart, he is the spiritual dad of this team, right? 350.
Roka is everyone's daddy, for sure.
No, he's not my daddy. Don't say that. My daddy is Teapot. Okay. I'm not swapping daddies like this. Anyways, Roka is actually Please leader. We stand corrected. He is the leader. He is the leader. Sorry.
I think that.
Anyways,
I'm not sure if that's me or not, but I guess we'll just go with it.
All right, this conversation has derailed enough. Let's actually have a look at the POV and enjoy the amazing execution from Roka's team. Xeb, stream again.
I wonder which POV you chose. Really wondering which POV you chose.
I legit picked the first POV you listed.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Zoe, if you were expecting me to be like extra spicy and look in the POVs myself, but I had something at 6, like having a date at 6 and another date at 8 makes my life hard. Zoe, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
All right, let's have a look at the POV before I start saying any more bullshit. All right, let's reduce the volume a little bit. We're on to that 720p. We go big, we'll remove the top, and we're gonna have a look at that core Condi Necromancer POV. Oh, finally we can see what the numbers look like. Let's go. I'm expecting a lot.
Be ready to be disappointed. Really,
oh my god, the music, this music.
All my thoughts and players go to the Necro players.
Wait, what the fuck is that POV?
They are pre-stealing.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, I mean, I was expecting them not to leave this. Also, this music is great. This is like an old meme from the Teapot's Discord. I'm impressed by the choice.
Technically, it's actually mandatory to submit the kill with all the precast, and since you have to precast the Ector,
yeah, I mean,
actually very.
They are playing by the rules
legal.
For sure. Like they are doing it by the book. All right, we're looking at that amazing damage from the Necromancer. Wow. He's pressing that number 2 so skillfully, laying down the AoEs not where the boss stands, but where the boss will be. Amazing prediction game from this Necromancer player. Truly impressive.
This is really big gaming, I would say.
Yeah, peak gaming.
This guy should apply to SC right now.
Definitely. I mean, look at how he is transferring his conditions after casting his corruption skills. Definitely above everything else. Impressive. Right, I mean, looking at the damage, that Guardian is really putting in the work. Like we were saying earlier, that we're surprised to see a Guardian being in 25k after the first part of the encounter. This one was at 27k. at some point, it's not exactly about the tactics and the movement and the RNG that you can shave off stuff. You gotta have the good players, the ones that can pull off the rotations, the ones that are gonna do everything that they can to get the best numbers in any situation. And this is what we're looking at right now. That Engineer and that Guardian are competing for that top spot on the DPS leaderboard. And what we can enjoy is the quality of the run. You know, I can't imagine how much work they put into this. Like, really, really impressive.
Look at the masterful gameplay.
I mean, yeah, like, that Necromancer is
intensify.
pressing his skills on cooldown. Could you expect that? That person knows the essence of the Necromancer rotation. Oh my god.
This is a very fair point I see in chat. Check all the DPS. There is apparently no support DPS. There is no
Actually,
one
that
at,
does
like,
look
2K
like
DPS.
it. Like, everybody is going hard at it. I mean, they're saying no support, but I'm expecting some hybrid stuff on the bottom of the DPS leaderboard, you know? Like, the Chrono is a bit low, the Mesmer as well. Probably running a little bit of boon duration. That would make sense, to say the least. Same with the Thief. Still, that's quite crazy, you know, like, really going deep there.
Going deep indeed. This is the team that brought a staff freezer.
Yep, hybrid, big hybrid.
Because why not? Why wouldn't you bring a staff freezer?
You know what they should have done? Like, that Necro looks like he's actually running DPS. He should have been the perfect Necromancer damage hybrid from my good friend Nemesis. If they had done that, they would have been number 1 on the Gold Rating League leaderboard, not second, right? They went almost all the way and they stopped at the bottom, you know, like they stopped right before that one step.
There is a missed opportunity there, for sure.
Definitely. I mean, anyways, we are memeing in this commentary, but this is a very, very good run.
And
like,
just like that, it is
and just like that, it is over, yeah. 350, a very, very good run for sure. 350, as you said. I mean, I'm not much of a memer, if you know me, but I recognize the quality of that submission right there. And quite simply, you know,
I think we can end it.
I mean, yeah, like, I mean, everybody knows who is number 1, so I can just reveal it already. It is 17 elitists who bear their name quite well, as they are truly the elitist runners of the gold leaderboard, with a final time of 3:48. See, there is a pattern here. Like, we see the top of the silver leaderboard being at 352. The Please Guild is at 350. 17 elitists 348. I'm expecting there to be a possibility to grind the numbers just a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure there is no way you can break like sub 330 or something like this, because we're seeing all these amazing submissions within this rule set, like clawing 2 seconds by 2 seconds into the 340s. I'm expecting this to be the most optimized run yet, or, you know, it could have just been good RNG on the encounter, who knows. Still, 338 makes them number 1 on the Gold Rating League leaderboard, so congratulations to 17 elitists, you're the winners.
17 gamers taking it again. It's not the first time that they get a really good place.
But
really
still,
delivering. Maybe it be a normal month or a meme month, they already there. They deliver.
Yeah. I mean, they're just trying hard. They're delivering. They're committed to the grind. And this means that it is time for us to have a look at their POV, which is going to conclude today's POV review. Let's go for it. Whoopsies. That started really fast. We're onto the highest quality possible. We're good to go. Let's have a look at a POV together.
And there might be only 2 seconds of a difference, but the strat is different. The classes are different. So yeah, quite interesting of a challenge where we got to see a lot of different builds on the classes that we are not using. We're not used to play often. So yes,
so we can see once again the pre-steal part sped up using the amazing capabilities of Windows Movie Makers, probably, given the editing quality. Wow, they have so much time. They even go into that guild panel to pop out a feast. Oh my god.
Drop some food.
Yeah, you know, they got time. They don't care. They got this. Alright. It's okay, Link is a toy. You didn't have to speed it up. I'm just kidding. Alright. So we're watching the healer point of view from the Revenant. Alacrity. Yeah. Giving alacrity, giving heals.
And yes.
Yeah, like the heals on Revenant are crazy. Ventari is a beast. Yeah, actually disgusting is the good word. You just gotta press that button every 2 seconds, if I'm not mistaken, and you get monstrous healing and alacrity. Like, why even bother? Like, why run a real healer when you can just play the cheese? Alright, when looking, however, at the DPS people, that chrono was above 30k at that first part of the encounter. Quite crazy, if I may.
This is probably what got them the better time in the end. The chrono gameplay is really good.
You know, which fits into what I said earlier. You know, past some point, it's not about the execution of the strategy. It's not about the RNG. It's about whether or not your players are better players. You know, and here we can see a chrono that clearly plays in a league above the rest. So he should be the Platinum League.
He's gaming.
That was an easy one. Yeah, he's gaming. Yeah, true. Okay, the engineer actually being called Holo is back Pog brings a smile to my face, I must say.
This is CLL Moritz. I've had a nice chat with him. We turned out into a good meme. I'm sure he'll recognize it.
Yeah, I mean that Revenant is actually, you know, playing it rather dangerously right there. You know, like he is playing down to the last bits of his health. He's here for the boons. He's here for the heals. He's here for the CC. He actually plays it rather dangerously. You know, he's just there to give these few things, but he can still try and squeeze a little bit more damage. He can still try and tank perfectly. You know, every little bit of effort counts when you're pushing for the best timer.
I'm pretty sure we can say they are professional squeezers at that point.
Professional squeezers actually sounds wrong, but that also sounds like the type of people I would ask for help when I get to the end of my toothpaste tube. Anyways, squeezers. That sounds very wrong. But yeah, like, actually, you know, one of the things that we've been saying in these top POVs are people tanking the tornadoes. And I think that also makes a difference, right? Like, these people tanking the tornadoes mean the team doesn't have to reposition themselves. It's only the healer / tank that has to somehow manage with their health, with their cooldowns. And it is once again down to individual player skill, as well as just a teeny bit of RNG as to whether or not the tornadoes stay on their asses or not. Still,
and you can
very
see that
impressive run.
To not kill the other one, to not give them the enrage.
Yeah, like, I mean, they waited a little bit before finishing the previous one, so that they would only have the enrage for the last, I think it was 17-18% or something, onto Nikare. A very good run, very well executed. As we said, I'm not quite sure it could have been done much better, right? Like, this is already such a good run that I am not expecting there to be anything that overtakes this, you know, in the current situation. Very, very good gameplay.
And so we can see the entirety of the leaderboard. 3:48 as the top time, 3:52 as the top silver time. This is this is really, really exciting to see how much grind there was into it, how much talent the players had to perform, get those crazy times with the, let's be honest, a completely shitty rule set. Fuck the admins.
Completely shitty rule set. No,
And
actually an interesting rule set. Like
uh,
sometimes you just gotta spice it up, you know?
and unfortunately, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have something similar next month. Not an actual official leaderboard month because I'm not sure each team can be there to perform. But I'll keep you updated. We're gonna run a poll and see if we can make it happen.
All right.
For now, we are concluding this core appreciation run on Lagos. Not really the easiest boss either, to be honest, but
Yeah,
they just did it. Doesn't matter. Core classes, core necro, doesn't matter. They just do it.
no, I mean they just did everything they could in the rule set and have delivered amazing performance. Once again, I have not raided in ages. I've been actually out of touch with that part of the game. So every time I am given an opportunity to review these runs with Yuzo, to see the display of skill from all of these submissions, I am impressed, you know, because I'm remembering what my pug runs were before I stopped raiding, and this is like above and beyond incredible. Everything I'm seeing right here. Because given my point of comparison, which is probably also the point of comparison to the people who are going to watch this VOD on Twitch, who are going to watch this VOD on YouTube, they are going to be taken aback just like I am when looking at these runs. Truly
I too am
impressive.
taken aback when I look at you, your beautiful beard. Oh wait,
Jesus.
oh, we're still live. Wait.
Yeah, we're still live. You shouldn't say that, sorry.
All right.
All right.
So I guess we can call it out now. Thank you, each one of you, to have participated and to have donated to the prize pool. And we're going to be splitting 5k gold this time, thanks to all the amazing donation. Thank you, Roka, for instance. That was really, really nice of you. And I will see you all in the next month for hopefully a better rule set.
Yeah,
maybe the admins are nice this time.
All right. So as Zoe said, the next time we're going to see each other for such a stream is going to be at the end of the month of August. I am not sure if I am going to be streaming it, but it should be possible. And hopefully I am going to be getting another partner to do this amazing review with, because once again, I am quite outside of the raiding scene, which means that I have an outsider point of view on all of these runs and can be surprised by what I see. But somebody who exactly knows how much optimization there has been put into each and every one of these runs would be an amazing co-host to have.
Someone like
Roka, for instance. Okay, we totally planned that, Roka, with Zoe. So there you go, Roka. If you're still watching, you
shouldn't have sent me a DM.
We're looking at you, you know. Right. So if somebody wants to co-host these or even to host these, you're more than welcome to step up in the Raiding League Discord. And I would be very pleased to work with you or help you by providing the layouts and setups I've done for the stream that truthfully were better this time around than the previous time. Once again, thanks to everybody who participated, to everybody who made a submission, to everybody who donated, and also to everyone who tuned into the stream to watch this run and to watch this commentary, this review. Thanks to all of you for being there. Once again, since this is the shilling corner, you know, the shilling corner. If you got a Twitch Prime, you can use it on me. I will definitely make good use of the money.
You can subscribe for free.
Exactly.
Do you believe it?
Right. And if you subscribe a lot, I will maybe take off this amazing... Nah, just kidding. Roka asked for something that was very weird in the Raiding League chat, and maybe at 100 sub, I will honor his demands. Jokes aside, remember to follow the stream so that you are notified the next time this goes live. Remember also that you can come onto the Rating League Discord. You can just ask around if you need a link for it. You can also come on my own Discord where I'm saying when I'm going to be streaming this, if I do. And once again, thanks to all of you. I guess we've said everything. I guess everything has
And that's it.
has been said. So yeah, that's it. Thanks everyone. Catch you guys on the next one.
Bye bye.